Judy's here, Lori, Lynn, Sandy, and Suli. The club is ready to work out. All right. I'm gonna track my workout so I can feel good about it. And so no weights for me in my section, okay? And you'll see, all right, we're good. Here we go. You know my warm-up. It's the same all the time, okay? So elbows back. So, once we go, we never stop. This should take anywhere between 30 and 40 minutes, okay, from start to finish. Elbows back, pull, pull. So I'm gonna get you a nice good warm-up. So we're gonna do just a straight up cardio warm-up, okay, for the first 10 minutes. And then we're gonna start our circles. They're naughty and nice. Okay, so you're gonna work really hard. And then you're gonna do an exercise after that's really easy. So let's cross, punch, punch, punch. Good, turn it. Santa's coming. The good news is my kids are older. Not older, but old enough, so I was like, yeah, you know what? I was like, if I buy all the presents for Daddy and for the uncles and my their grandparents, and you guys can wrap them. So they're like, okay, thanks, Mom. I was like, yes. They look terrible, but I don't care. Although my wrapping isn't much better. Hooks. Let's go. Warm up those arms. You never think about arms in cardio, but they're there. Uppercut. Pull. Good. Now shuffle light. So you're going to think about where you are at. If you need to modify, march, do what works for you. I'm going to pivot into a light jog. Nice deep breath. Let's do some knees. Ready? And so it's up, up, up. Good. We need 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hand curl it. Let's go. So we are going to have burpees this morning, but don't do the burpee if you're not there. Think about the exercise that you will do instead. So maybe you squat instead, or maybe you march in place. So just get ready to think about that so when it comes, you have a good plan in your mind. Light jog, go. Move those arms. You don't want to see this. Okay? Move your arms. Count to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cross, punch it, go. So cross. To your nose, let's go. Have a little baby squat in there. Gina, I miss you. Hooks. I taught a class with my mask on, and I was like, it's gonna be fine. It was hard. Uppercuts, especially at the end when it's all wet and sweaty, it was gross. Give me 8 more. Pull, show me your big muscles. 7, 6, 5, 4, last chance for arms here. 3, 2, right into your jog. Let's go. Come on, push it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Knees up. Come on, let's go. Going. Hold. 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 And curl it. In 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take your butt. Come on. Jog it out. Let's go. Okay, that was the first part of our one. This is the second part. We're going to work on the jog. We're going to practice a move that we're going to do throughout the workout. Push. Push. Bring it back. Now let's jog up and back. Let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, come on. Back it up. Hold up. Pull it up and hold. You go. We are warming up. We're going to keep moving. And so we're going to practice the move. And you'll see throughout the workout. We're going to start with a juggle. And let's just hold this here. Some of you know what we're about to do. Hold. Now jog for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Give me 4 juggles right here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Second one. Third one. Last one. Jog it out for 8, 7. We'll do that again. 4 juggles. Let's go. 2, 3, 4. Jog for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 jugglers. Ready? Let's go. 2. Or jog it out. We'll do one more just like that. In 4, 3, juggler 2. Jog it out for 8, 7, 5, 1. Juggler, let's go. So 4, 3, 2, juggler 4. 4, 3, 2, juggler 1. Juggler 4. Juggler 1, come on. Juggler 4. So one more like this. Juggler. So check this out. Jog and turn. Juggler. Jog and turn. Hey, switching it around. Juggler. Jog and turn. Juggler. Jogging turn. Let's do one more. Juggler. Jogging turn to the front. Ooh, tap it down. Nice job. There's our 10-minute warm-up. You should be warm. You should feel ready. Okay. We're going to do a low impact one first so you get the idea of the 2 exercise circuits. And after that, we have 3 naughty nices. So this is going to be nice. Okay? Elbows back. Each circuit will always warm up with 1 set of juggler jaws. So let's just start with that 1 set of juggler jaws. We'll start with the jog first. 4, 3, jog and turn. So 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jog and turn. Jog and turn. Juggler. Go. Two more sets. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Take it down. Okay, so that's the start of our first circuit. Again, this one's low impact. We're going to go to a single, double step touch. Let's go. Single, double step touch. Another reason why I want to start with this one specifically, because this is a move that you can do throughout the class if I've done something that you can't do. Not because you can't do it, it's just not in the cards for you. Maybe you have an injury. Maybe you stayed up late, drink a bottle of wine, and wrap Christmas presents. Oh wait, that was me. Hey, look at those bottles up. I could share it a little bit. I was just so happy that kids were in bed. Going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop in place. So this is what the tough part's going to be. We're not bringing it down low. We're going to keep a moderate cardio going. So we're always moving. So when you hit that high intensity exercise, when you're here, you're going to be having a hard time, but you're going to work through it. 4 knees, 1 hamstring curls. Ready? Let's go. Knee. 4, curl. Knees. Curl. Knees. Curl. Curl. Knees. Curl. Knees. Curl. Last 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jog, right? You're going right back into that jog. You gotta get in. This is the mental training part right here. Because normally we bring it down and we catch our breath. We're not doing that today. We did it a couple of Saturdays ago. We did hours in. But we survived. Back to the top of the circuit, single, double, step, touch. Ready, set, let's go. Single. Okay. Oh, come on. You got this. You gotta work out if you want a cookie later. You cookie makers are evil people. My favorite cookie is those little peanut butter cookies with the Hershey Kiss on top. My coworker made me some. I was like, oh. So I had one. I'm just gonna have one. Have one. I ended up having two. But I told my husband to take the foot away from me. He did. Last one. 4, 3. Jog right into it. Yes, this is the hard part. Knees and hamstring curls. In 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Pull. Come on, Gina. Come on, Sandy. Go, Judy. Carol Howley. Go, Winnie. Come on. Let's go, Tracy. Tracy's gonna make this look easy. What? I got this. Last one. Now jog. This is what we're going to do at the end of the circuit. 30-second jog. Come on. Keep going. Come on. This is the easy one. No crying on Christmas Eve. 3, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, bring it here. Drink the water after every circuit. Let's go. You got 30 seconds. Jump into a jog when you're ready. Okay. This is the mental training right here. We only have 3 circuits. Okay? We did a nice, straight, moderate cardio up to now. And now the next portion of class is the high and the low. And not even nice. Jog in place. Start with that juggler jog around, 180. 4. Let's go, teams. Circuit number 1. Ready? Here we go. Jog it out. So 4, 3, 2, juggler 4. Let's go. Come on. Hold it center. Hold it center. Stay here. Jog. Remember, we're moving. So we're doing an obstacle course. You're always running in between. Okay, first exercise, naughty. Squat, double hop. Plyometric 8. Or no plyometric, just walk. 6. 5. The goal is to spike that heart rate up. Be mad at me. And say, good cheating license. This received warning. Here we go. In 4, 3, 2, squat. Double hop. Hamstring pull back. Hamstring pull back. Push. Let's go. Come on. Push. Push. Done this exercise before, you know how to do it. Let's go. go, Colin, come on. Push. 7, 6. Not back. Now you have to jog. Now jog. Come on. This is the hard part. Woo! Come on. Slide to the side. Here's your nice. Bob and weave, to the side. Down. To low side. This is nice. Right? That's what you want to feel. Concentrate on just movement and getting your heart rate down. Slow, Rosemary, come on. Jog. Okay, that's how we roll. Hopefully this jog feels better than the last time you did it. Okay. Breathe. We're going right into it. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, naughty. Squat, double hop. Squat, push. Right now you're like, oh, okay, I'm good. No, you gotta go. You gotta go. 20 seconds out of a 24-hour day. No crying, let's go. Come on. The floor. 3, 2, and 1. You gotta jog. Oh. Run. Pump your arms. You gotta get up and go. Slide to the side. Single side, bob and weave. No. So little shuffles across. Ooh. Push. Enjoy this moment. Your heart rate should be coming down. You should start to feel normal again. You should start to feel like you don't hate me so much. Count to 4, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little jog. Light jog, trot. Okay, just keep moving. Keep moving. We're gonna hang out here. Now's the time if you want a sip of water. You're gonna grab it, paddle off, and you're gonna keep back here in this little trot. Woo, you tried. Okay, you survived circuit number 1. We're on circuit number 2 out of 3. We are approaching 25 minutes into the workout. We're gonna hang out here, just get the body ready again. Start to build in that jog. Remember, we're gonna start with that jog, 180, jog it, ready? Jog and turn. 3, 4, jog it, 4. Jog and turn. Turn. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, stay front. 3, 2, pull it into a trot. Okay. 2 jacks standing. Boom. Boom. Front feet down. 2 floor jacks. Your feet go out and in. So hold your upper body. Up. So 8. What happens when we're done? You get up and you jog. Right? Naughty and nice. 4, 3, 2, let's go. So 2 big jacks. Jump down. Open the legs up. Out. In. Come on. Push. Give me one more. Come on. We're almost there. Push. Pull it up, John. Oh. Go, go, go. Come on. Oh, this is the time. Come on. Go, Tracy, girl. Back it up. We're doing a simple hustle up and back. Power walk. Push that jog. Hustle up. Power walk. Knee. Power walk back. Up. We're just power walk, okay? Power walk. 1, 2, 3. Knee. Going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Trot, trot, trot. Leave it low. Light, light. Keep the trot going. Oh, you always need it. Maybe it's go around. Going 8. Come on. 8, 7. Back to naughty. I want you to push 10% harder in this one for first yelling. Let's go. Come on, let me see it. 2 jacks. 2 jump. 2, 4 jacks. Push. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, go. Keep it up, come on, come on, come on. Ah. Come on. Ah. Don't drop, come on. Bring it low. Bring it back. Trot. In 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, walk up and back. Ooh. Let's go, Suey. Suey likes to sweat. Do I, baby? You go in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, trot, trot. Stay here with me. Up your arms. Stay right here. Okay, guys. If you want to stay in this trot, and grab a quick drink, okay? Do what you want to do here. All right, guys. Trot. Stay in your trot. 32 minutes. 41 seconds in. I promise you 30 to 40 minutes of cardio, and I think that's what we're going to get for you. We got one more set. I'm going to do down some low impact moves. Stay here for the trot. Take your breath. Okay, let's start with our jog. Right? The jog it. Ready? Turn it. Go 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jog it front. All right. Last naughty nights. You are going to do 4 traveling pop squats laterally. Burpee. 4 traveling pop squats. Burpee. Right. Here we go. Pump it up. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Burpee. Oh boy. Keep going. 3, 2, last one. Jog. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Come on. Come on. How we doing, team? Woo! We're just alternating knee repeaters. Come on. This is tough. Okay, here we go. So it's 1, 2, 3, back off. Switch. Nice and easy here. This one's a doozy. Go, Rosemary. Come on, Carol. Let's go, Colin. Come on, Sandy. Let's go, Diane. Come on, Beth. Let's go, Gina. Let's go, Linny. Come on, Judy. Let's go, Suli. Let's go, Tracy. You got this, team. Last one. Jog in place. How do you feel about one more circuit? And then we got a cool down. Let's go. Come on. I have to come up close because my legs will hit the treadmill while I do a burpee. Give me 8. 1, 2. 10% more, guys. And when you come up, sprint, okay? Let's do that mental training. Let's go. Come on, push. Eight, 7, 6, 5. Come on. 4, 3, 2. Go, 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 go. Oh, come on. Make this your best run yet. Come on. It's all lower cardio now. Come on. Count to 8, keep going. 1, 2, start to pull it down into a trot. Yes. Alternating repeaters, let's go. Okay, kids. Yes, you are alive. And yes, you do it. So my husband's cousin is a priest, a Catholic priest. So he's doing a special family mass for us tonight. He called me up for a couple days ago. He said, yeah, so you're going to sing, right? And I was like, no. He's like, you need to sing. I'm like, all right. He's like, you'll be fine. I'm like, sing the whole mass? He's like, yeah. I'm like, you think you want to give me the music? He's like, yeah, I'll give you the music. I don't have the music. He's like, yeah, can you show up at 9:45 to practice with the organist? The mass starts at 10. I'm like, I think we're going to need a little more than 15 minutes to go over the music with the organist. That's right. I guess it's just my family. Right, that doesn't add any stress onto my Christmas situation here. All right, guys. Shuffle. We made it. right? So just some easy work here to the side. I want to pull you down properly before I send you off to Tracy. So she'll lighten the grapevines. Grapevine. Cross back, hand curl, cross back, hand curl, grapevine. Step, back, step, step, back, step. All right, so Tracy's gonna get ready to take over. I'm gonna pull you off. Good. Nice and easy. Maybe a couple more. Good, now tap it down, step and tap. Okay, stay here, step touch, stay here. I'm gonna shut my music off. I'm gonna unpin myself and I'm going to mute myself. Awesome job, everybody.
Nice job, thank you, Cheryl. Thumbs up if you can hear me now. Everybody good? Awesome. So we're starting. So if your legs hurt for what we're doing next, blame Cheryl, it's not my fault. That's on her. I'm just following through with some strength there. So everybody, keep a set of dumbbells. We're starting with biceps. We're doing a strength move. Kind of like what Cheryl was doing, 2 exercises, but it's gonna be all about strength. So keep moving as I talk you through. Don't let the heart rate completely come down. Keep yourself moving. Keep that tap to side. Make sure you've got your stuff handy. Okay, we're gonna start with biceps. It's gonna be a minute of work, and then we're gonna isolate for 20 seconds in that squat hold. Chest stays tall, don't collapse. All about strength. It's not about cardio. That doesn't mean your heart rate's not gonna be elevated and you're not gonna be sweating. That isolation work really works you extra hard. So think about what you want for those bicep curls. I recommend you keeping a couple of sets of weights handy. We're working in 10 seconds. So when you start moving those biceps, you no longer move anything else. You know the drill. You stand nice and tall and move those biceps up and down. So now, right, really digging in. And I am kicking off my sneakers. Your choice. I like the feel of the floor beneath my feet. They've been restrained in your shoes for 40 minutes of impact. It's nice to spread those toes out wide and plant everything onto the floor. Stay nice and tall. Don't collapse through those wrists and don't let the shoulders round forward. If you notice that you're starting to swing the weights up and down, they're too heavy or your body needs a little bit more of a rest. So even if it's a weight that you normally can lift, maybe today you're a little bit tired. No shame in dropping down. Drop down, hold, right here. Open up the palms. They have to stay flat or else those weights are gonna roll. Come on, stay with me right here. Keep that chest tall, nothing to look at on the floor. That chin stays parallel. Come on. Drop the weights, take it up, a little rest. We'll go through that one more time. Come on. This is your opportunity to move. 20 seconds, it's not a lot of time, I recognize that. It's okay. Here we go, back to those bicep curls. Now my biceps are moving, nothing else is. Chest tall. Squeeze those lat muscles back, be proud. Let your legs shine forward. Squeeze. Focus on that negative. Let the weights come down slow to the hip. Squeeze them up, engage at the top. Slow, coming down. Well, it's just 2 sets. We're changing the move. Our next 2 moves are going to be reverse flies. So think about what you want for weight. Then we're going to isolate in the lunge with the dumbbells held overhead. We're going just a little roadmap to where we're going through this circuit. Drop, hold, Right here, game on, team. Chest tall, drop the booty. I miss being in the room to see everybody right here. Cursing, ready to throw something at me. Come on, chest tall. Round those shoulders back, don't collapse. Only got 5 seconds, stay with me. Release. Think about what you want. Reverse flying, you can be alternating, I probably will. When I count you down, you're stepping forward with the right, round to the left, back with the left, and you're isolating overhead, just holding. So first we move, maybe take one together, and then you alternate them. You do you right here. If you're alternating and then taking them together, think about which side you led with. Try to switch each time. So bend in the elbows. Nothing's locked out here. Spread those toes wide. We don't have a lot of time to get at a full body strength workout, so we're going to be putting the stacking moves together. Nice compound movements, nice isolation work. Beautiful work, team. Finish the one you're on. Step that left foot forward. The right comes back, drop down, and now lunge. Press those dumbbells overhead. Drop straight down to the floor. Shoulders are over the hips. Dumbbells are in line with the shoulders. Your gaze is forward, not down. Embrace the shape. One. Push those weights a little higher to the sky. Step it forward. Remember your right leg was back. Walk it off. One more time through. We get a little longer break. When we're back on, 5 seconds. Pick those weights back up. You can do this. Ready? Here we are, we're working. Again, let the entire foot connect to the floor. I'm not sure I'm giving you any nice. I think I'm just giving you all the naughty today. Actually, that's a lie. I will give you the nice. We come down for our yoga. That will be my nice gift to you. This is my naughty gift. All the fun people are on the naughty list anyway. Right, James? All the naughty people. Giving out naughty gifts, coloring books. Finish the last one you're on. Right is forward. Push up. One. Drop down to the floor. Push up to the sky. Don't collapse. Drop the knee towards the floor. Push the weights up. Squeeze the glutes. Find that strong foundation. Dig into that core. 3, 2, 1. Now take a break. Grab a drink. Let's play the next 2 moves. We're going to be on the floor the entire time this time. It's going to be easy. It's going to be wicked fun though. These dumbbells on the way. First exercise is push-ups. We're going to isolate when I count you down in that high plank. We're going to be tapping the shoulders. Tap, tap. You can always be modified with both exercises. The next exercises are going to be on the belly, arms in front, raising the chest up and down. Your isolation is going to be arms and legs up. It's going to be a wicked ton of fun. Here we go. We're working in 10 seconds. Rest is over. Push-ups. Pause at the bottom and pause at the top. Take away momentum. Drop, hover, push up. Hover at the bottom. Push up and pause. Hover. Push up and pause. And it's not about how many. It's about making the ones you do as strong as you can. Making yourself as strong as you can. Come on. Can you tap your nose to the floor and hover? And push it back. Come on. I know you can. You can do this, Cheryl. Let's go. Sandy, I know you can. Rosemary, be careful. Colleen, come on. You can do this. I know you can do it, Colin. Come on. There's no doubt in my mind, Diane, your nose better be touching that ground. Hold. Tap. 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 Try not to let the hips rock from side to side. Take your feet out as wide as you need to. Keep that solid foundation. Tap. 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 Get it back. We're stacking these exercises all in a row. So we're not going right into that second round of push-ups. We're taking it onto the belly. Bring the arms in front. Attaching the forehead to the hands. Push the tops of the feet into the floor. And then bring your chest up and down. Up. Small move here. Really feel that lower back engage. Giving the shoulders a rest. And keep your forehead attached to the top of the hands. Hold up. Lift the legs up. Hold the chest up. Push the hips into the floor. Bring the legs up. Squeeze the glutes. Come on, stretch those legs up and back. Release, push it back to child's pose. Take the rest here. Full circuit, one more time. The push-ups, the shoulder taps, the chest lift, and that isolated hold. Come on, we're back in those push-ups. Up, come on, touch the floor. Touch the floor. You want a challenge? Drop yourself all the way on the floor. Lift the palms up, drop them down, push yourself up. Drop to the floor. Palms come up and down, push up. So you're adding that lower back at the bottom of the push-up. So it's a reverse push-up. Oh, you're right where we were at the top of the set. You don't have to take my add-ons, you know that. But you know I'm always going to add them. Today is no different just because it's Christmas Eve. Hold the next one at the top. Tap, tap, tap. Crown is forward, glutes are engaged, heels are pushing backwards. Try to sink those heels to the back edge of your mat. Sit in child's pose or drop right to your belly, getting ready for that chest lift. Slide it forward. Forehead to hands. Here we go, up and down. Breathe each time. Do not hold your breath here. Your belly being pushed against the floor. Come on. Forehead stays connected with those hands. Feet are pushing into the floor. Hold. Bring the feet up. Make it a little more challenging. Extend those arms long. The longest lever you can with your body. The gaze is still down. Don't extend through the neck. Make the lower back do the work. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Take it back. Stretch it out. Get back in child's pose for a moment. All right, tell you what's next. Whew. So we're going to be sitting. So we're staying on the mat. Don't think it's a break. It's not. Those of you who are with me in the morning know that just because we're staying on the floor doesn't mean we're not working hard. So I want you to have 2 sets of weights handy. How far because I would go plenty of time. So this one has 3 circuits in it. And the first one we're starting with that long leg. So remember when I talked about seated stick Tuesday morning in our yoga class? Think about seated stick, shoulder press. Think about sitting up against that wall. If you want to be up against the wall for support, go right ahead. Do what works for you with the shoulder press. And then I'm holding here in an isolated bicep hold. It's the first 2 moves. I'm not telling you what the next one is because you don't want to know. But it has to do with blind. Here we go. Sit up nice and tall. Flex the feet. Push up and down. As we'll tell you, for those of you who haven't been with me every morning, so Gina, I don't know if this is new for you, but when you're doing a shoulder press and you're standing up, you probably can push a heavier weight overhead than when you're sitting in this position. You're taking away the strength of your lower body to help you, right? So you really work in the core as you root that tailbone into the floor and you push those weights up overhead. Nice flat back. Think about your crown growing tall. Every time you push those weights up overhead, flex the feet, see if you can engage the back of the legs. Push the hammies and the calves into the floor. Keep the engagement through the legs. Make it a full body workout. Even though technically we're only pushing the weights overhead, drop them down, isolate, hold, squeeze those shoulder blades back. Hold, 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 hold. Come on, hold, hold. 3, 2, 1, release. Grab 2 lighter dumbbells. The first exercise we're doing, we're going to angle it back, and we're just going to drive the elbows back, pause, back, pause. And then we're going to come back to that seated. We're going to pour out the wine and grab a new bottle at the bottom. Here we go. Twist, center, twist. So I want you to think about where you just were, sitting tall with that flat back, okay? I didn't lose that flat back. All I did was angle back. So we pulled our knees in to help support that. But I'm still thinking about pushing my feet into the floor as I twist. It's not fast. Twist. Twist. Come on. So I never lost that flat back. I didn't find that C curve. We're not there yet. Come on. Look at the dumbbells as you twist. And twist. Center. Twist. Extend the legs long. Pull the line out at the top. Grab a new bottle at the bottom. Sit up tall. Scoop it out. Rosemary, we know this irritated you. Please be mindful of what you're doing. Or all the line out. Grab a new bottle. Hopefully, you won't be spending Christmas with somebody that you feel like you need a lot of wine. Get rid of the weights. Let the feet, full sit-ups, up and down. So start nice and tall. And then you round yourself down. Engage and come forward. Round down. Engage forward. Want to challenge yourself? Grab a set of dumbbells. But keep them tight to the chest. Keep the feet on the floor, push them down. Feel the difference when you actually think about pushing your feet into the floor. You're gonna feel it through those quads. Take the next one, stop at the top. Drop the weights. You're gonna find that Pilates C curve. Round, up. Round, squeeze it up, round, tall, round, squeeze, curve, tall. And rest, do whatever you need. We're back at the top. So if you need to hinge forward, let that lower back release. Maybe twist from side to side. Go back to those shoulders. Overhead press. So take the feet out. With everything engaged. Grab those heavier dumbbells and push. Straight up overhead. Come on. Chin parallel. Nothing to look at on the floor other than a mess that somebody else left for you to clean. It's the never-ending trail of dust bunnies from two cats, especially when they decide to fight. Again, think about pushing the hamstrings and the calf muscles into the floor. Grow tall from tailbone to crown. Every time you push those weights overhead, think about growing a smidgen of an inch taller. Come on, push. And one more. Drop them down, isolate. Open the fingers, let those weights settle into the palms. Don't collapse the wrists. Release. Think about what you want. Pull the feet in, still nice and tall. You've got that twist into the scoop and pour. So nice and tall, right out in front, and never lose that flat back. I angle, and then I twist, and I twist. So think about looking at where the weights are going. Push the feet into the floor. Your shape doesn't have to look like mine. You don't have to be angled this far back. But I do want you to find that flat back. So that means you're twisting way up tall. That's okay. Come on, Dee. I know you can do this. Angle back. You might not like it, but you can do it. Come on. Here we go. Send the legs long. Scoop and pour. Back to center. Nice full circle. Well, you're not a wine drinker. Think about making those snow angels. With the arms, even though it's going to rain and all the snow's going to go away. Release down. I'm going back to my heavy weights. Pulling my feet in. Full sit-ups. This time at the top, I'm going to think about adding in that Arnold press. There's your option for an add-on. So at the top, I'm going to come up. And I'm going to bring it down to the chest. And I'm going to roll it down. I'm going to come up tall, press, and down. Come up tall first, press, bring the weights to the chest, and then rock it back down. While we're in the teens. Finish the last one you're on. Drop the weight. Sit tall. Get to the C curve. Tall. Scoop. Down. Scoop. Tall. Scoop. Take down a little angled up. If you can. And release and fold forward. A little bit of a stretch. So 27 minutes in. Into about 32 minutes of strength. Once you grab your heaviest weights, do a little bit of chest work before we really slow it down. So heavy weights. And then come back down to laying on the floor. So we're going to start regular chest press. Palms face the knees. When I count you down, you're going to isolate and hover at the bottom. So the triceps are not coming to touch on the floor. They're just hovering above. Here we go. So think about your heaviest weight. Push your lower back into the floor. Bring the dumbbells up, face the knees. Palms face the knees. Move them up and down. Down and push up. 1. Try to keep the wrists as much in that neutral position as you can. Don't let them collapse. We're halfway through the set. Can you tabletop the legs? Pushing that lower back into the floor. Depending on how heavy of a weight you picked, the isolation is going to be wicked fun. Flex those feet, find that neutral tabletop, hover. Here we go. Not moving. My triceps aren't touching the floor. Come on. Push the back of the head into the floor. Look up to the ceiling. Press that lower back into the floor. Keep those triceps off the mat, off your floor. 3, 2, 1. Release. Everything down. We're turning that chest press into a fly. And yes, we're isolating in the hover on the wide part of the fly. Starting with the feet on the floor. Here we go. Bring them up. Fly them out. And back up to center. Fly them out. And back up to center. Fly them out. Sorry. Yeah. Call it back if you want. And that was Jamie calling. Fly out and up. Halfway through, if you want to tabletop those feet, bring them back up. Maybe you have them tabletop the whole time. I really want you to think about shoulders into the floor, back of the head into the floor. Come on. Don't be able to slip a piece of paper underneath your lower back. Pull the navel back. Come on, isolate, open, hold, hold, hold. This one sucks bad, but we got this. Come on, team. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do this. You can do this. Come on. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Release. One more move. We've got that isolation. Cheryl, I don't know if you've done this one with us. You're in that tabletop or like you're sitting up against the wall. Shoulders are on the floor, back of the head is on the floor. The knees push into the palms push back into the knees. Pull and push that lower body on the floor. Head on the floor. Good morning. Push, push. Squeeze everything together. Pull the knees in. Push the palms against the knees. Don't let the head come up off the floor. And when the timer counts us down, you think you're going to release, but add some movement to this shape we have happening right here. It's a small movement because if it's big, your shoulders want to come off the floor. I'm going to start walking this. Come on. If you're shaking, you're doing it right. Here we go. Hold. Small movement. Walk the knees in. Push the knee away. Keep that connection. Push and push. Come on. Lower back and head against the floor. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull the knees into the chest. Rock yourself from side to side. Rock it from side to side. Bring yourself up to sitting, flex the feet, and hinge forward. Hinge it forward. Move all your weights out of the way. Hinge it forward a little more. Feel that release through the spine. And all the weights, move them off. You don't need them. Come to a tabletop on your mat. Find that neutral tabletop. Press the tops of the feet into the floor. Drop the belly. Gaze comes forward. Cow. Round the spine. Up towards the sky. Cat. Drop the belly. Gaze comes forward. Let's get that fluid moving again through the spine. Wrong order. Gaze comes forward. So Jamie's on FaceTime with her dad. And the last time we took a yoga class together, 3 more cycles here. You know, we're in that nice, quiet, peaceful, get settled with your breath. And when the instructor said we're going to do cat and cow, she started mooing and meowing right out loud in class. I'm like, honey, you're going to get us thrown on here. Find that neutral spine. Reach the right arm long, extend the left leg long. Sweep that right arm back, hold the left foot in, connect if you can, and put everything away. So an element of strength happening here. Show your body the love and gratitude it deserves. You've asked it to do a lot today, and every day release, reach long, and release down to the floor. Sit back in child's pose. Reach back. Those arms come back towards the heels. Palms open to the sky. Fully surrender. Check in and notice what you're feeling in your body. What feels right. What feels good. And then bring the hands back forward. Find your neutral tabletop again. And extend the left arm long and the right foot back. Scoop the belly in. Find that nice flat back. Don't collapse down into that right hand. That left arm back. Pull the right foot in. Connect and pull away. It's a modified dancer. Open up the chest. Maybe spiral your gaze back over that left shoulder if it's within your practice. Release. On. Pull to center. Back on the heels. Drop the forehead. Sweep those arms back again. Walk the arms forward. Curl the toes. Come up to sitting on your heels with the toes curled, stretching out those toes. With all the jumping around we were doing with Cheryl, the blood flows down. I noticed a cramping in my toes when we were just down. So let's stretch them out. Maybe slightly angle your body back. Think about that flat back we had when we were doing those twists. And angle into your toes, stretching a little bit deeper. For some people, this is too intense. That's okay. Just uncurl the toes, reach the arms forward, up, and open, and sweep them around. Big circle now. Up, around. Inhale up. Exhale open. Inhale together. Up. Open and around. Together. Hands to the heart. Walk it forward. Uncurl those toes. Bang some blood flow back into them. We'll take off my socks. We're going to do this one downward facing dog. So It's nice to have no shoes on, come from your plank, from your tabletop, or wherever you want to make your way into a downward facing dog. Let's show those calves a little bit of love. While we open up the shoulders. So think about inviting the heels to the back edge of your mat. As you bring your hips high up towards the sky, spread your fingers out as wide as you can here. Connect with all the pads of the fingers and push the chest back towards those quads. Really, really dig deep into your down dog today. Your body will thank you later. Inhale up onto your tippy toes. Exhale as you drop the knees. We're still up onto the toes. Knees come straight down to hover. As I now push my bum towards the back edge of the mat. Opening up the shoulders, opening up the toes. Still creating that strength in my body. I am very grateful for. Bring your hips back up. Sink the heels back down to your traditional down dog. And go one more time. Inhale up high onto your toes. Exhale, bend the knees and push the hands away and push the hips back. Inhale back up. Exhale, sink the heels down, downward facing dog. Jamie's barking now. Shift the weight to your left foot. Extend the right up towards the sky. Three-legged dog. Pull the knee through center, come down to pigeon. Right knee comes right behind the right wrist. Left heel is by the right heel is by the left hip. Grow tall, find length in your spine. Let the right hand rest on the right knee. Take the left arm and sweep it behind you. Gaze back. Option to stay right here. Or pull the heel in towards the bum. You might feel a little cringiness in the hamstring. Work through it. And then pull the heel in a little closer if you can. If you can't connect, it's okay. Keep the foot on the floor. Keep the arms slumped back. Maybe you can hold in a little bit deeper. Pulling the foot in a little closer to that elbow crease. Maybe not. Release. Spiral that arm forward. Walk yourself down to the mat. Pulling out of the hip sockets, walking yourself forward, not just down. And then come to stillness. Forehead rests either on the floor, a block, your forearms, but it doesn't hang heavy. You need to support it with something. So if it doesn't reach the floor, use your own body. One potato, two potato, fist your hands. And relax. As much as you can relax in pigeon. For many, this is an uncomfortable posture. Each inhale and exhale, surrender a little bit more down to the earth. Walk your hands back in. Curl the left foot, pull the knee in slightly so that you can bring the knee up off the floor. You're going to push up and step that right foot into that low runner's lunge. And then drop the knee again, uncurl the back foot, Walk yourself up so that your hands are rested on the knee. My knee is stacked over my ankle. I'm just going to slightly push forward. So I'm thinking about bringing myself forward, not hinging, but sinking the hips forward. I'm leaving here for a couple cycles of breath. Think about connecting with the top of that left foot into the earth. And then release down to the floor. Walk yourself back to a high plank, and then make your way to your down dog. Adjust your feet, shift the weight to the right, extend the left leg out behind you in a three-legged dog. Inhale, pull it forward. Way down into pigeon on the opposite side. Left knee by that left wrist. Left heel is by the right hip. Settle down towards the earth. Let the left hand rest on the left knee. Sweep the right arm back. You can see it. And if you want, pull that heel in. Again, you're gonna feel that engagement through that hamstring. It might cramp up on you. Feel that Charlie horse. Breathe through it. Settle out by way of your breath. Pull. Don't collapse through the chest. 2 more cycles of breath right here. We'll release the leg back down. Sweep the arms forward. Square everything. And then walk it down. Come to stillness. Work a hamstring release. So we'll stretch through the hips. And I'm noticing a ton of cramping in my muscles in the feet and the lower body, which tells me they're more than likely a little bit dehydrated. So what are you hearing? Because let me just tell you, team, our bodies hold the wisdom, right? They do. The problem is we don't usually listen. And that's when people get hurt and you don't listen. You can walk yourself back up. So listen to what's happening. Pull that right knee in slightly. Throw the right toe. Come up. Shift your weight up and step the left foot forward into that low lunge. And then drop the knee back down, uncurl the back toe, and come up tall. Left knee over the left ankle. Top of the right foot is actively pushing into the floor. And you're going to push the hips forward. Gently knee forward. Crown is still tall. Shoulders are still pulling down. My chest is open. But I'm pushing my hips forward. Breathe. What's your body telling you right now? Breathe. 1 more cycle. We've been here for a little bit. Bring your hands back down. And this time we're just going to sweep it back and come to sitting. Come to sitting. I'm going to face you. If you have a block and you feel like you want it, you can have it handy. You might not want it. You might not need it. I'm going to cross the left first. And I'm going to pull the sole of the foot in towards my inner thigh. And I'm going to take the other leg and I'm going to cross it over on top. And I'm going to pull the fleshy part of the bum away. And for many, this is very, very intense. You'll notice that my right side is quite elevated. My hip is not opening up on that side. Very normal. So here's where I recommend blocks can help you. If you find that the hover is bothering you and you want to support it, you can let it rest on a block. You can always bunch up a towel and put it inside. Or if you're okay with it being there, just let it settle. Close your eyes and think about hinging your chest forward. It's not about curling and rounding, right? I know we can all do that. It's about pulling out of the hips and reaching forward. And this is where sometimes you might want the blocks. Maybe you can rest your forearms on the block, palms open to the energy in the room, open to receive the energy that we're virtually sharing with each other. Again, we talked about the winter solstice a few days ago, about setting new goals and letting go of things that no longer serve any purpose in your life. So think about it. What are you holding on to for dear life that you don't need? Maybe think about letting it go right now. Maybe inhaling deep into it, and just on your exhale, send it away. And if you can hinge a little bit further forward, maybe letting your forehead come to rest on the block. Okay. I invite you to sit through the discomfort here. If anything is painful, I need you to back away. Again, listen to the wisdom of your body. It's okay to sit through discomfort. I encourage you to sit through discomfort. Amazing what you can learn when you sit through the discomfort. One more cycle of breath. And then at your pace, gently bring yourself back up if you're pushed forward. And we're going to switch sides. Again, one side's going to feel naturally easier than the other. So pull the right in first. And then bring the left on top. For me, it's much easier for me to find a little bit more balance. The left hip opens up a little bit deeper than the right hip. But I still always want to start with finding my alignment, always pushing the fleshy part of the bum away so that the tailbone can connect. That root chakra, that bright red. This is a deep opener for the hip sockets, that second chakra. Orange. When you're ready, again, think about hinging forward, palms face upward, crown extends forward. Finding your edge and sitting there for at least a breath or two before you make a determination as to how far your body is willing to go right now. It's not super important that you get to your deepest expression on your first cycle of breath. It's about letting your body do what it needs to do to release. Show it the love and gratitude that you would show somebody else that you love and care for. Right? Imagine what it would feel like if we treated ourselves the way we treated the people that we love the most in our lives, the way we treat our children, the way maybe we treat an elderly parent or grandparent or a spouse. Imagine if we treated ourselves like that. By sticking with this workout right to the end through this piece of gratitude practice, you are showing yourself just how much you truly care for yourself. One more cycle of breath before we slowly release. Unwrap the legs and then come to the long edge of your mat. Extend the legs long. Point the toes. Extend down. Hold. palms facing up. Find that C curve. Now we tuck the chin to the chest and we'll let ourselves gently roll down so we're fully connected with the earth. Allow your palms to stay open, but your toes to fall outward. Finding corpse pose. Fully surrendering to the earth. And again, I take you back to Tuesday, if you were with me, when we talked about the winter solstice and letting go. So we're 2 days closer to spring. We've passed the darkest day of the year. The longest day of darkness is behind us. The light is at the end of the tunnel. It's coming, folks. What can you let go of right now? What is it that you're carrying around that you don't want to take with you into the new year? I'm not a huge fan of New Year's resolutions. They don't stick. They don't last. People give up on them. Instead, think about setting an intention and thinking about letting go. And don't hold on so tight to all the crap, all the bullshit. There's been plenty. There's been plenty this year, more so than ever. But even on a good year, there's plenty. Just let it go. Your body and your mind will thank you for it. Need to make some small movements with your fingers and your toes. And then reach those arms overhead, coming to goalpost. When I first started practicing yoga, I always took that long, deep, last stretch at the end of the practice. And for some people, you might still want to do that. But I've actually found that it kind of took me away from that surrender of corpse pose by going back into something that was a little more active. So for me, I found that gently resting the arms overhead was better. It might not be for you. Start to pull the heels in towards the bum. Let the lower back relax and let the knees drop to the right. And as the knees drop to the right, drag your torso with you. And again, when you're ready, make your way up to whatever a comfortable seat looks like for you. Bring your hands to your heart space. Palms pressed together, thumb knuckles press into the sternum, and drop your gaze. And I'd like to take a moment to express my deepest and most sincere gratitude for each and every one of you for being with me throughout this pandemic, showing up every morning to work out as a team. I know none of us would push ourselves as hard as we do if we work out individually. So coming together as a team has kept us all moving in the right direction. So thank you. Merry Christmas Eve. Namaste. Mm-hmm.